Everyone, welcome to Cryptalk. Today I want to talk about Brexit and how it might affect the price of Bitcoin. So Brexit is now only 10 weeks away, and in the lead up, all eyes really are on the UK economy and the price of sterling. So either way, if a deal is negotiated or not, it's looking like it's definitely going to be shaky times ahead for the UK economy. And as we know, any kind of economic instability generally makes the price of Bitcoin increase. So it's interesting if we look back to June of 2016, and that's when the referendum results came out. The price of gold surged against sterling and had its best day in history. So it was actually the 23rd of June. In that 24-hour period, the price of gold went up against sterling by 22%. So we know that Bitcoin is quite commonly referred to as gold 2.0 or digital gold. So it's really going to be interesting to see if there is that correlation with Brexit and whether Bitcoin does as well as the price of gold did when the results of the referendum came out. So back in June of 2016, Bitcoin was only just over 7 years old. And so in the last 3 years, Bitcoin has come a huge way. It was worth at the time, it had a market cap of 10 billion. Today it has a market cap of 190 billion. It's really come a long way in terms of user adoption and awareness worldwide. There are plenty of Bitcoin derivatives products now. There are indices on the NASDAQ, and there's also more adoption in terms of Bitcoin spending as well. So it's just going to be interesting to see whether we have any increase in the price of Bitcoin in the lead up over the next 10 weeks and also after the 31st of October leave date as well. So we all know that Bitcoin is of course deflationary. It has that limited supply and it's completely decentralized as well. So the Bank of England may or may not be forced to increase the supply of sterling, and of course, you know, people are going to want to get their money out of the pounds if that's going to be the case. So Bitcoin is really seen as a safe haven, just like gold is. So it'll be interesting to see whether people wanting to get their money out actually start investing it in Bitcoin. And another really cool thing to look back on is Google Trends back in June of 2016. And there really was a spike of people at the time wanting to know, one, how they could buy gold, and two, how they could store it. So are we going to see that trend change? And are people going to start Googling, how do I buy Bitcoin? So I'm just really excited in the run up to the 31st of October. I'm certainly going to be increasing my personal holdings of Bitcoin. I do need to, of course, point out that these are my opinions and these are my investment decisions. You do need to come to your own opinions, do your own research and make your own investment choices. Anyway, I'm just sharing my thoughts today, guys. So keep your eyes on it, have a look into it. It's definitely exciting times ahead for Bitcoin. So thank you so much for tuning in again today, guys, and I hope you have a great week. See you later.